You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title, Final Destination franchise. For the first time ever, let's do it. I also know that there is a new movie coming out, I believe this year or next year. I think it might be 2026. And I want to watch that one with all the original movies in my mind, which is kind of why I wanted to start the series now. I'm so excited. Do you guys remember when you were kids and you would just like stick your head in front of the air and just go ah, and it would make that cool sound effect? That's all I'm thinking about when I see this. Where we traveling to, baby? I didn't look. I didn't see. France? I'm literally looking at everything. I see a book that says Death of a Salesman or whatever, and I'm thinking, does that have a significant meaning? Do I have to look for that? Shirley Walker. Props on the music so far. God, this is so old, that like, it's back in the times when the intros were super long. I don't miss that. I kind of like the way they do it now, where the credits are at the end. Directed by James Wong. I know he won't Wong me.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
The bus leaves the high school for the airport around 5.
Woo, school trip.
Whoa, mama, you gotta leave that on. Tell you, the last flight without the plane crashing, so I figured.
So you figure it's a good old superstition. Everybody has some form of that.
How do you like that?
Did you guys see that slow effect when she ripped it off? Look at this. They're trying to tell you, just you wait. Just you wait for what's about to happen.
17, senior trip with your friends in Paris. Live it up, Alex. You got your whole life ahead of you.
I'll live it up, Dad. Thanks for the subliminal messaging. Okay, so this is Alex. Let's see if I'll remember names. I'll genuinely try my best, guys, because I know I'm pretty bad at that. I know. You don't gotta tell me twice. He's gonna dream of the plane crash right now. No? Nothing? I really thought that was gonna mean something. 180 in the morning.
The white zone is for immediate loading and unloading of passengers only.
Finally, some oh, I remember this guy. I don't know from where, though.
Cardi!
Allons-y en France.
Does that mean go?
I don't know what that means. Sorry. I know how to say hello, and like, my name is. That's all, bro. I can't help you more than that.
You take care of him. I will.
Bye, Dad. Was that our dad? I already forgot.
No, I didn't think anything could look worse than my yearbook photo.
I think I feel having to look at you all the time.
Dude, all my passport pictures are so ugly. We're not even gonna talk about that.
Do you want them to associate you with that watery sting in their eye, that reflexive gag at the back of their throat?
What are you saying? Okay, we're taking it's cool. Hanging out time with bro.
God damn, tired of plane crash.
At this time, we would like to begin pre-boarding of Volé Air Flight 180.
That's us. We gotta go. But I guess he's going through the superstition right now that the singer was in a plane crash. Which, speaking of, when I was younger, I was so deathly afraid of planes that any little thing would send me over the edge. I would be terrified. I was so scared. So hey y'all, this is editing me here. If you guys noticed that I kind of hesitated, it's because I was thinking about a story that I wanted to tell, but I wasn't sure if I should say it, and editing me wants to put it in the video because I think this is very funny. I'll make this super quick, do not worry. We will be getting back into the commentary. When I was around 6 or 7 years old, I never really had a fear of planes, never really thought about it, and then there was one time we were staying at a hotel and my uncle happened to be watching a documentary of some sort about plane crashes, and I happened to be standing right at the door, and I decided to just stand there and watch it. No one stopped me. That's not entirely true. My mother did say maybe you shouldn't be watching this, maybe your child should not be watching this. This might traumatize her. And I was like, nah, I'm good. I got bosses still. You don't gotta worry about me. She had to worry about me. We get on the plane. Everything's fine. Everything's chill. I'm looking at the little pamphlet that tells you what to do if there's a plane crash. I'm looking out the window. And all of a sudden, the image of what I had seen on TV crept into my mind. And I'm looking out the window and I'm thinking, oh my God, if we crash, I can't swim. I don't know how to swim. I can't save myself. And from that moment, I went from a completely calm little girl to a completely panicky little one that thought she was gonna die. So yes, I did freak out. I was crying. A flight attendant came, she calmed me down, everything was good. At this point, we were already a couple hours into the flight and I realized that I had to go for a wee. So I told my mom, I was like, Mama, I gotta pee. Can you please take me to pee? Because I'm a little girl and I'm scared. She takes me to the bathroom and this is where all hell breaks loose. There's sudden turbulence. Any sane person would think, okay, we're good, it's just turbulence. Poor little me doesn't understand what turbulence is. So I think, oh my God, We're going down. It's over. And I decide to get up from the toilet and run to my seat. But what did little me forget to do? I forgot to pull up my pants. So little me is running down the aisle in the plane. And everyone has seen my little butt. I didn't get to my seat, and my mom said all she saw was just this little girl sitting there, shaking for her life, sobbing again. So yeah, that was my little plane story. I definitely have gotten over my fear of planes. It's all good now. I honestly just felt like something I would probably get a little laugh out of that, and why not? Why not say something that could possibly bring joy to somebody? But let's get right back into watching the movie now. This is all a dream. Or like a daydream. This is all gonna come into play.
You f***ed up God to take down this plane. I really f***ed up God.
You don't say. Seatbelts so we can be safe.
Yes, switch seats with Krista.
You know, I would, but I got a lot of... Dang, it's a urinary tract infection.
Okay. Have fun sitting by the bathroom. Maybe you should have some antibiotics for that. I don't know.
Could you trade seats with Blake so she and I could sit together?
That's not normal turbulence. When bags start flying out of the overhead area, that's a bad sign. I would never want to be in a situation like this. The second people start screaming, that's when you know it's real. That's when you have to lock in and take it seriously. Damn, we didn't even make it far. We're still in the city. Whoa, what is this? What the? So much is happening so fast. No, that's actually insane.
Could you trade seats with Blake so she and I could sit together?
He had this vision on the plane before they flew away.
Please.
Get off. Get off the plane. I don't care if you look crazy. Cause a scene. I'm getting off. Yeah, exactly. Everything that happened before is happening now. Leave.
Plane's gonna explode! This is your idea of a joke. It's not a joke. I'll remove myself.
I'll remove myself. Imagine someone stands up and goes, there isn't a left phalange.
Sit tight.
No, anybody freaks out like that, I'm getting off with them. Sorry. After these movies, they traumatized us. I'm not risking it.
No one gets back on board. That's my call.
Wait, please!
Wait, please.
I'll let one of us back on. The rest of us can take an 11:10 flight. Gets in 3 hours later. It's all
I'll
right.
stay.
No, you know the whole French thing. Get on the plane. It's fine.
You're gonna die, sir.
Oh, wait, I didn't fight with anyone.
You should be happy. You're gonna live. I feel like this movie taught everyone the true meaning of like a blessing in disguise. Everything happens for a reason. Don't question it. Although, did it really? I just realized as I said that because his vision basically told him what was gonna happen, and he did everything he could to avoid that. So no, I don't think that's technically true.
Saw out my window, I saw the ground, and
Yeah, you're looking at him like he's crazy. Just you wait 1 second.
it was so real, just like how everything happened. We took your ticket to the f***ing hospital.
Can y'all stop being boys for like 2 seconds?
We're on that plane. Oh shit!
No shit. That was really cool though, how it exploded and then the glass exploded. I like that. I just comprehended how devastating that is though. Like they just lost the rest of their friends. All the other students. What was that other guy's name? Jerry? The French guy? You're still looking mad after you saved your life? Really?
You look at me as if I caused this.
He prevented you guys from dying.
Are there any survivors?
There's no way with an explosion like that.
How should I know?
What, you think he's like a fortune teller now?
What, you think I'm some sort of...
He's not a witch.
He's like, that's so Raven, he just gets a vision? Why are you looking at me?
You said, listen to me. This plane will explode on takeoff.
Oh my god, they think we planned it?
My brother, George, he told me to go and keep an eye on Alex. He told me to get off the plane.
Oh, that's so sad.
Larry Murnau said I should get back home. I told him that he should go. I sent him back on the plane.
Yeah, this type of guilt must eat at them, even though, like, you really couldn't have known.
Claire, why did you get off the plane?
Because I saw and I heard Alex. I believed him.
She's cool. I don't know why, she's cool. Does she not have family? Wait, that's so sad. I would pull her in for a hug. No one should stand there by themselves, just waiting for nothing.
Thank you for the ride.
That's weird to me. Okay, we're taking you home, but why didn't your parents come and get you? Unless they're not home? But even then, I feel like in a situation like this, it doesn't matter where the parent is. They'll find a way to get in contact and make sure that their child is okay. She's interesting. I'm like intrigued by her story. Oh, poor guy. Little do you know, you can't cheat death. It's coming for you. I don't remember exactly how. The only one that I know is coming is the truck with the tree trunks. That's the only one I can remember, because that one like traumatized everybody. But I don't know what else there is.
All 287 passengers are feared dead. Eyewitnesses at the airport as well as on Long Island report seeing the plane explode.
Jesus Christ. Did you have to do that? I was listening to what the reporter was saying, and I was actually praising the movie for not rushing past this sort of like abrupt, chaotic, really traumatic situation and actually delving into it and showing that it is traumatic for the students, for the people, for the families that are going through this, and it is actually something very sad. I was appreciating that, and then they fucking scared me. It's okay, bud. It's just a lightning thunderstorm.
As each day passes, without a determining cause for the accident.
Girl, the way she's eyeing him, you could be a little bit more discreet. She's just like... that one little paper say? Todd? I forgot who Todd is. Todd, like him, like he's the first guy to go? Oh my god, that's such a dramatic way for this to happen. Nothing that I thought would happen to this guy happens. My boy's being strangled. He's just slipping every single time he moves. Oh, he gone. That was on purpose. That was the death ghost. But this is gonna be very traumatizing for the dad to find him like this, because he's gonna think that his son took his own life and he didn't.
What happened? Where's Todd?
I think you already know.
Alex, get out of here.
Yeah, you look really suspicious for always being around when someone, you know, cool to know that her name is Clear. That's an interesting name.
He caused Todd so much guilt over George staying on the plane, he took his own life.
Okay, this is a bad move on you because you should never blame it on somebody else. You don't know.
He wouldn't do that, okay? He said to me we'd be friends again after you got better.
He didn't do this. Where the hell did Claire go? Why did she just disappear? She real? They have me questioning everything. That leaf means something. Hello, puppy. He's so cute.
Does that mean if you figure out the design, you can cheat death?
Death has a new design for all of you.
What, so you're just gonna live your life super hyper aware and anxious about everything because you can't know 100%? What could cause it?
I'll see you soon.
I know, because you're not real.
The mortician said that death has a design, right?
Tell me why, forget about what they're talking about, but these types of vibes, like when it's just like you kind of dreary outside, but it's still bright out and you're drinking coffee and chilling, there's something about these vibes I just love. I don't know why. Cozy, just love it. Love it.
What if it still is our time? Then it's not finished, and we will die, unless we find the patterns and cheat it again.
So what, you're just gonna keep cheating it?
After hearing you, I do believe that Todd himself.
That's not what I expected from you. Okay, I get your intentions. I get what you're doing. It's gonna look like he stabbed her. You, Alex, you walk into that house, you're a prime suspect. Don't do this to yourself. Oh, God. Don't touch her. Call for help. Okay, first of all, too many things are happening here. First of all, you never pull out the weapon. Second of all, you're now holding the weapon. Your fingerprints are on the weapon. That's suspicious. That's weird. You running away like that is even worse. Oh my god. Oh, is she carving in Terry's name?
Terry's name should be on this wall.
You might as well put Todd and Miss Luton also.
Why'd you want us to meet you here anyway, huh?
Because they're watching me. That's why you're taking me.
Why would I want to see him?
Because he knows which one of us is next.
We're going on a trip in our favorite car to find out who's gonna die next.
When I was a kid, I used to worry so much about my parents dying.
Most kids do, I guess.
Most kids never have it happen.
That's why her parents didn't show up for her.
My dad went into a 7-Eleven for cigarettes.
I guess that he heard someone say, "Don't turn around," so on reflex, or thinking it was a friend joking, he did.
Well, that's awful.
My mom just couldn't deal anymore. She married this... He didn't really want a kid. My mom didn't either anymore.
That's crazy. So she just lives on her own with her dog?
Did you know she was gonna be next? Before she was?
Yep, which means you should tell them who's gonna be next.
Yeah, I did.
Who's next to see it? It's me, right? That's why you're not saying.
I knew I should have felt up Tammy in the pool that time.
Not the time. Well, you know what? Maybe, yeah. I guess it's a little bit of comedic relief.
Think it's gonna make it easy to know, Carter?
We're all on the same list, all of us.
Yeah, but I would like to know. I would like to know if I was next. He just stopped on the train tracks. Get out of the car.
Get out of the car! Come on! It's coming!
Yeah, he's a terrible person, but pull him out of the car.
It ain't my time.
Dude. How are we okay? Oh, the way she hugged him.
What are you doing? Get away from me, next!
I think you're next.
And you ain't taking me with you! Because I saved him, it skipped Carter and went to the next person, Billy.
Baby, you're losing it, okay?
Baby? Since when are we baby?
All right. Hey, why don't you two just get the fuck out of here?
What is he, paranoid now and like taping up anything that could possibly hurt him? The thing is, you could do anything you want to prevent it. But if it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen. That just feels like the sort of vibe that the movie's giving off. Like, what if everything you're doing to prevent it ends up actually causing it? Well, is he afraid to eat because he's afraid he'll choke? Legally Blonde. Brooke Wyndham. That's where I know her from. It just hit me. Oh my God.
Krista asked me to change seats, but I never moved. I've been up next to Todd. I never moved. Clear's seat was in front of mine.
Clear's next. Do we have a phone? Maybe we can call her and update her? Can we stop with that? Girlie, get out of your wooden house.
Get away from it!
Girlie, you get away from it too! You have to get out of the water. That's electricity. Another thing with electricity. There's the death guy. This is ridiculous. Are we still okay? Can he not breathe? I guess if the tree's pushing him down and he can't move his head. He's just thirsty. It's okay. Maybe I shouldn't joke. Okay, he's good. He got out of that somehow. Why would you go into your house? Girl, I wouldn't even get into a car. I would just run. Girlie, get out of the car.
Don't touch anything. You're grounded by the tires, okay?
I would have not thought about that. Really?
No! When I do this, it'll skip you and it'll all be over. I'll always be with you.
How is she gonna live with herself? Do you think there's still a possibility we could save him? A very minor possibility.
Alex, hold on, Alex, come on.
Yeah, the baby's throwing me off, but whatever. I guess they're a thing. I don't know. They never really delved deep into that or got us like seeing that. Besides the one hug that they had. My goodness, is this heaven? 6 months later?
Told you were next. Then it just skipped me. So who's next?
Don't stand up straight. Don't stand up straight. I knew it. That's really how they're ending it. So what, does only Clear and Alex survived? Hey, you there? Yeah, I'm talking to you. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to go ahead and check out this smile commentary. It is very horror, my humor-esque. If you guys enjoyed this video, you will enjoy that video. Just trust me, y'all. Trust me. Do it. That's a threat.